She's all dressed and ready for her first day at uni. You got it all. It's all. What is it today?
Orientation.
Orientation. Yeah. Classes start next week, but she's got to be there at 8:30.
Half of my classes start at 8:30.
I'm not used to seeing you up so early in the morning though these days. Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday. Nearly halfway through the week. Had a really good day yesterday, and I think I'm going to be having another good one today. I'm feeling very good after the rough few hours, which is normal. My meds kick in, or pain meds kick in, and I start to feel it better. Usually after my shower I feel so much better. Sometimes I don't, and I go, oh, it's not going to be a great day. But today I've continued feeling good after my shower. It's getting pretty warm, so I've already been out and picked up after the dogs. I did have to hang out Christy's sheets from her bed because she put them on before heading off to uni, but didn't have enough time to hang them out, so I've done that for her. And what have I done? Made my bed, had my shower, gonna have my breakfast. Well, I don't know quite when, but in the next hour probably. I'll start my overnight oats with fresh raspberries. I'm actually looking forward to that today because I haven't had it for quite some time. I did quite a lot of cleaning downstairs yesterday. Got the kitchen done finally, which has been on my list for quite some time. I don't think I've given it a good clean since coming back from overseas, which is like 2 months. I don't think anyone else has cleaned in that time either, so it got a good clean. Did all the benches, the stove top, good clean of the sink. I mean, it doesn't even take long. Just need it done. And I also wiped down the panel where Keenite eats. It was pretty filthy, but did all that. Yeah, had a really good day yesterday, and like I did the floors and everything in that area. Dusted through the lounge room. I think I missed the front entry table, so I'll just dust that today. And that was pretty much all I wanted to do downstairs this week, unless I make it into the study. But today I'm going to be working upstairs. Because upstairs hasn't had a clean. I've done a bit of cleaning. I did the floors in our bedroom, but I haven't dusted. And again, I've done bits of the bathroom. I vacuumed the floor, but I haven't mopped it, so I want to finish off those areas that I need to do and tidy up the entry foyer, whatever you call it, hallway upstairs and into the spare room. So I've got a bit to do up there today. Kevin has bought me a new vacuum cleaner. That's the problem with Kevin. He's wonderful and I love him an awful lot, but the minute you indicate you need something, that's the problem he can solve, and he will try and solve it. So he came home with a vacuum cleaner 2 nights ago, but it was bags, and I don't want to get a bagged vacuum cleaner. I just have to throw out bags of stuff. I like the bagless ones, which we've had for many years now. Gosh, it must have been probably when we first got married that we had a bagged one, and maybe that's why I hated vacuuming. I don't know, but anyway, so I took that one back and got another one, which was an awful lot cheaper. So it's supposed to do a good job. We'll give it a go. Where you got it from, they will take them back and replace them, or take them back and give you money back, so that's good, because it really is hard to know if they're going to do the job. The Dysons are great, but we have gone through so many Dysons, and usually Kevin's way of fixing the problem with the Dyson is to buy a new vacuum cleaner, and that's what this is. Like, my upright's dead, he bought a part, it's still dead. It's just, well, it works, but it doesn't get up all the stuff. It doesn't get up clumps of fluff that miss, even little bits and pieces that will miss. And he's not really sure what's wrong with it. I think he might have taken away to see if he can get that repaired, but instead of waiting, he's gone and bought another cordless one. So, but this one's got a spare battery, because that's the other problem with the Dyson now. I can't do all of downstairs with it. So if it works out, I guess I'll put the new one downstairs and take the other one upstairs, and then I can just use it to do the few rooms, because there's less rooms upstairs to get done in any one go. So it's quite a million attachments, this one. I haven't heard of the brand before, so we'll see. I'll probably give that a go today. Kevin set it all up for me, but I've still got to read the instruction book and try and understand it all. But anyway, any other news? Oh, my mum got out of hospital on the weekend actually, and I don't think I updated you since then. So her surgery went well. She seems to be recovering okay, still in a bit of pain, which is obviously to be expected, but she saw her, I think her GP yesterday, or another doctor anyway, and they were happy with how she was going, so that's good. I won't get the results of the biopsy from the cancer that they removed for another few weeks, so hopefully that has good news too, because yeah, she's doing pretty well considering. She really still hasn't gotten over that fall off Hadrian's wall yet. It's amazing what one incident can do, particularly as you get older. Just got to be more careful, because if you do things, you don't bounce back as quick as when you're young. Anyway, gonna have a brekkie now, and then we'll get moving. I'll get the dishwasher emptied, and then we'll get straight upstairs and get into tidying and cleaning up there. I'm just gonna do an order of stuff from Whole Food, Affordable Whole Foods, I think they're called. So I'm just checking what I need. I need to get some black beans. I'm going to get some more chickpeas as well, because I need to cook some up, so actually I should probably soak them. Desiccated coconut I need. Maybe some raw cashews. So when I look, I think I've got some more chia seeds. And maybe some almond. Barley I just usually buy from the supermarket. I need some more TVP. Maybe some more of the vegan chocolate bits. Got those already on my list. Okay, not too bad. And I need some the lentils or all those lentils actually, and things that I use. I think that's about it. So I'm going to get that ordered now. Okay, so I definitely want to deal with the mess that is here and in the spare room upstairs, but I'm going to go and do my bedroom quickly first, like dust and clean the vanity, toilet, and then I might try and grab the vacuum through here again and mop the floor, and at least I know this room's had a reasonable clean then as well. To tidy up Kevin's mess first. made good progress up there. I got my bedroom and bathroom and the hallway pretty much done. I brought down the donations. I'll bring down the rest of my cleaning stuff when I finish cleaning. And I've just, sorry, the music's still playing. So yeah, I'll bring down the rest of the stuff when I've finished, but I still want to try and do the study. And I obviously got like the shelving units that Chrissy had in her bedroom still in the hallway. I don't know what we're doing with that, but I'll leave it there for now. It might be the kind of thing I might just like put on free cycle or whatever that is. That so all the brackets are there as well. So I've just put them there, so they're just still up there. I'm going to add that linen cupboard to my list, because I'm sure there's a lot of bedding in there, like quilts and stuff that no one's using now and we're not likely to use. So I'll sort through that, and I might even put the spare stuff somewhere else because that cupboard's a bit chock-a-block, but I'll have a look at that. And yeah, but I feel that's good. That new vacuum, so far so good. I wasn't really impressed when it stopped working after a few minutes, but I just come down, grabbed that spare battery as you saw, and it worked fine. Fills up fairly quick, but obviously up there's a lot of dog fur. Apparently the bag ones are better for dog fur, but we've only got a couple more years of the Goldens. Realistically, I mean, Bailey's nearly 12 and he's the younger of them. Rosie's going to be 14 in May and Bailey will be 12. So we've really probably only got maximum, say like between 2 and 3 years with Bailey. So I don't want to invest in a super duper one for dog fur when the two Groodles don't shed and dog fur won't be a problem. And sadly we don't have Goldens anymore. But yeah, but it worked really well. It's got a little switch so you don't have to hold the button in, which is good because my finger used to get sore holding it in. And yeah, so far it's doing a good job. And it also tells you the battery, so I could see the battery was down to 58% now. So I thought that's fine, I'll leave it up there. That'll be enough just to do that one room, more than enough. And then the other battery's charging, and if I get to it today, maybe tomorrow, I'll try and run over the stairs as well. But yeah, it was so far I'm impressed. Got a these are all the attachments for it. I do see the plugs got a number of bits where you just leave them stuck in like we do with the Dyson, and the rest will just go in the basket. But Kevin hasn't we haven't hung it up yet, because obviously until we find out what's happening, we've still got the Dyson there at the moment. And you can see it's got like, you can put things there. I think the things will go on top as well. It's a bigger plug charging station thing. So yeah, but it will swap it over if I'm going to keep, well, so far it seems good, so I'll probably will get Kevin to install it. So we'll install that one here, and this one can go upstairs. The one that's upstairs I don't think works properly, and that will be just fine just to run over weekly. The bedroom should be anyway, hopefully, the bedroom and the hallway and stuff. If I keep on top of it, it won't ever get too bad, and that should cope quite fine with that. And yeah, and then we'll see what happens with the big one, I guess, if it's fixed or not fixed. I don't think we'll buy a new one for now anyway. We'll try and see how we go with 2 cordless ones, I guess. Right, I'm going to have a cup of tea, drink some water because I am so hot. And I've got one of these so-called plant-based brownies to have. I just laugh because they're not really, well, they're not plant-based as far as I'm concerned. The main ingredient is sugar. But I'm going to have one of them with my cup of tea. I bought them like over a week ago to have on the weekend when the pals were here, but Leanne had brought stuff down and we didn't need it, so I'm just going to have it now. And I'll probably put the rest in the freezer. I might leave a few bits out for over the weekend or whatever, and then the rest can go in the freezer for some time in the future. Well, I've got my photo book all ordered, and I saved, I think, $55. So always worthwhile waiting for a sale. They have a number throughout the year. Anyway, that's ordered, so that's good. That's the cover I decided on. So yeah, so I got that done. I ended up sometimes running around at the last minute trying to order these things, so I'm nice and organised today. Feels good. In case anyone was wondering if he still sits on my shoulder like a bird. So strange. Sorry, I can't. Come on, camera. Hey! crazy dog. Bailey has been so naughty joining in this bark, and he doesn't even know what he's barking at. I think Pop's out there mowing at the moment, but he's right down the front, but they might have heard him. I can see him on the cameras. He's down here mowing their lawn. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, I was going to start work on the last vlog, edit that for you guys. So I'm having my break and then back upstairs to do some more work. Okay, this is what I'm dealing with in this room. As you can see, I have a shelf unit right in the middle of the floor. Suitcases, I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. Most of the suitcases and stuff are going to go back into this cupboard. I'm going to move the bike back where it was in front of the window, so that if I am, so hopefully I'll go back to it. Oh, I'm going to move that ladder too. Alright, because that unit used to be there. So I guess I'll move, I'm going to put the ladder. I might not need a ladder. I won't probably need it actually, will I? No. So I don't know where we'll put that. Maybe in Athena's bedroom. It's crazy stuff we used to have and we don't need anymore. That's good. So I'm going to start by dealing with this stuff. is all done now. So happy with it. I can leave the door open, I think. I don't think Keno will take things out of there if they're off the floor. See how it goes. I guess I can move them up if I need to. Just because it's nice and better for the air conditioning when I leave the door open. I will drop the blind down to stop the sun going onto the bike. But yes, very nice. And I think I might get some hooks or something to hang my Mickey and Minnie ears, or mostly Minnie ears, on over there. That will show them off a bit nicer. Now I haven't got the ladder in here, and I haven't gone through all the travel stuff. That's another job in itself. So I've just sort of moved a few things. That bag is full of, not full of, but it's got some things from my last trip, like my kettle and things like that. But I'll probably move all the jigsaws into the one unit, and then this can be just back to the travel unit. Or maybe it works like that, because that will keep the little bits and pieces up higher and out of temptation for the little puppies. So yeah, so excited. Look at all that floor space. I can actually do some exercises in here again once I finish getting the house organised, which we're getting there. If my fibro stays good, I would say we're well and truly on track to be in a much better position. I think the royal we, I'll be in a much better track to get back to my exercise, if nothing else, stretching or yoga at least, exercise bike perhaps. So yeah, we've got a lovely view from here. That's the best part of having the bike there. You sit there and you look out over the treetops, and it's very nice. It's funny, I don't remember being able to see that field over there before, so whatever's happened, the trees have thinned out. Yeah, but I don't remember being able to see into this field before. So I'm going to drop this blind back down again to keep the sun off the exercise bike, because you get really sticky handles, which it's got anyway. But yeah. So I'll drop that down. Also keeps the sun out and keeps the air conditioning from working quite as hard. Oh, I am so happy. So it's got a few things there to take downstairs with me. That photo frame I'll stick in Athena's room, and the rest I'm going to take downstairs. I'm so happy, so pleased with myself. And that didn't even take, I don't know, just not even an hour. I did forget I wanted to vacuum the stairs, so I'm going to cut up my potatoes, throw them in the air fryer, and then I'm going to come and vacuum the stairs, and then I think I've done everything I need to do this week as far as cleaning inside. For this week anyway, which is good. Tomorrow I can get a bit organised. Might do a few jobs tomorrow, we'll see. Get organised for the weekend away, and then obviously Friday we go away. So I do have to get passport photos tomorrow. So I'm due a new passport. Well, I am nice and exhausted now. I've got the stairs done. So that's it. I'm not doing any more physical work. I maybe might do a bit of ironing, but in all honesty, I probably won't, but we'll see. Those are my list. But I've got the next 2 days I can get to that. Just had a nice argument with Christy. Anyway, I won't go into that. So she's barricaded herself in a room. I have not had an argument with her for a very long time. And I thought she'd come home from uni in a good mood, but no. Anyway, trying to move on from that. Charlie's got his new coconut, but he's not too keen. I haven't seen him on it yet. I don't think he likes it. He liked the other one. Had like wool or something or other at the top. I don't know what it was. It wasn't wool, but some kind of ropey kind of thing, and he used to hold on to that. You probably can't really get on the top of his thing anymore than to hold on to, and it's wonky. Poor Charlie. He's a happy little bird, but I think he misses his coconut. You guys are never going to guess what Kevin's come home with today. I'm just going to put my shoes on it and I'll go and show you. He ordered these things about, I don't know, a month or so ago. Take a guess. You'll never guess. I don't think in a million years would you guess. Kevin has ordered some bees. They're little native Australian bees, so they don't sting. I wonder why I was home so early. We brought our bees home.
Well, I'm so early because I got to work at 6 o'clock in the morning.
That's true. Have you decided where you're going to put it yet?
Yes, under the avocado tree.
Under the avocado tree. you have to do anything?
Our bushfires killed too many bees. So we need to have beehives.
Is that why you got them? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, Rosie's done a runner.
That's our
But
hat.
he's still here.
Fuzzy.
He was having a nice sneeze on his bed when you came home. Oh, his coat up.
This is the stand.
I was going to say, what is in that box? Like an empty box from here. You just never know what Kevin's going to come home with. At least the vacuum he bought me seems to be doing a good job. I like the vacuum. I like that you can leave the switch on, Kevin, rather than have to hold in the thing with the vacuum.
Alright, you're going to come and help with the bees?
If you need me to, do you need me to?
Well, no, do you want to see them? And
Yeah,
help
that's
with the
not.
bees?
That's
You can
not.
see them in the little thing.
That's not helping. That's observing.
You can carry
Oh, is that how tiny they are? I could see the little things there, but I didn't think that was them. I can carry something. I've got one hand free.
carry that.
I can be helpful. My God, I know you said they were tiny, but they're miniature. Wow. I'll step over the box. Oh, it's warm outside. Icky no. If Rosie's coming back. Yeah, one of those avocados is sort of turning a funny colour.
I know, some are ready. One here.
Yeah, oh, that's when they're ready. Is it when they go that colour, or?
I don't know.
'Cause I can see another one going that colour up there.
I didn't know.
I know, you haven't Googled it yet, have you?
We got it there.
Look at the size of them. Oh my goodness. This is my finger for a comparison. They don't even look like bees.
No, they're gonna. You ready? They're about to get out of their little hive.
I'm just going to put the video camera out.
You see, they're trying to get out of their hives.
Oh, is that what they're doing? They're so tiny.
No, that's it.
Oh, they're on the bottom there.
Yeah, they're trying to get out.
In the bottom one, I mean. So they don't normally have that.
Huh?
They normally go in and out the other way.
No, they get in and out of there. That's it.
It's so tiny.
They're buzzing around me.
They don't even look like bees, do they?
So they're going to learn all their stuff now because it's warm today. So they're keen to go out
You
and
better block this so the dogs don't knock that
explore
over.
the world.
Wow, they are so tiny. You wouldn't think they're a bee, would you?
No, I might put that in there. So I have to learn where their home is.
Yeah. Oh, our dog was next door's dog. I can be running up. Yeah, I suggest you put something in to stop the groodles coming up here. They're so tiny. We're going to try and... We had this to keep the Goldens out because they go, and the groodles now do it. They go up that end and they can bark at the neighbouring dogs. So they do that, they might knock over the little bee house. Plus we don't like them going in. Seeing the neighbour dogs. Thank you. Right.
Bit bigger than Cody.
You know, doing his lap dog thing. He sat on Kevin, he just sat on me, and then he sat on Coda's head. Didn't you, Kenai? He's sitting on top of everyone today.
Oh, well, Cody was biting my leg. What he gets.
You getting a tail in the face, Kevin, or not too bad?
He's not too bad. He's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
He's a
Oh, Coda's got a spot there. Oh my gosh, under his ear.
You're a funny dog.
I've officially been to uni.
Have I seen you since you went to uni?
I don't think so. You see me, but I don't think the camera's seen.
No, that's right. We had our big argument.
When's your first lecture?
Monday.
Yeah, the Christian uni orientation. I think I might have said it this morning when you're off to uni orientation. In your nice new dress. Mr. Keno's been having fun pulling all the stuffing out of the little tiger. I asked him was he having fun and he got up to bring it over to me. Thanks, Kenai. You is a cute boy. Yeah, you got a fluff hanging out of you underneath your gob. It blends in with your little white beard. With your little white beard. I got a bit sidetracked. Editing vlog for finish now. Just got to check over it. Well, as you can see, Kevin behind me is playing his game. I think he's finished the game, but you said you can just like roam around the game. I don't know. I'm no gamer. Anyway, I'm just going to put on some brown rice to cook, and we're going to have fajita bowls. Suggested that to Kevin tonight to use up the rest of the fajita mix from Monday night, which you saw me making the last vlog. It was really good, it turned out really nice. Very similar to the one when I do it in the oven. I just do onion and capsicum and mushrooms sometimes and bake them in the oven. And with taco seasonings, they're very similar to that, just cooked on the stovetop instead, so you get a bit moister rather than the other way. And this one's got extra stuff. It's got corn and black beans in it, so it's got extra stuff in it to just the vegetable one. But so both nice, a little bit different from each other, but both very nice. So a little bit yummy dinner, but it's like 6 o'clock. I meant to get up at 5:30 and then got busy editing that vlog. Actually, the fun footage of the dog, or particularly Coda in the pool. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. It was yeah, I've had lots of fun doing slow motion videos. I did actually film slow motion videos on my phone, but when I imported them, I'd lost that, so I just had to add it manually. So they're not made quite as cute, because when you do it on the phone, you get a little bit like normal speed, and then it goes to slow motion, then a little bit normal speed at the end, which I think is quite a cute way of doing it. And I'm sure I've used those before in my vlogs, but at the moment I can't work out how to do it. Anyway, get this rice on, and then we'll probably watch, when dinner's ready, we will watch some Star Trek Discovery. We're still watching it. Cameron's not really like he's not that impressed with that series. We back before we had kids, we watched all of Next Gen and Voyager. We're really into it. And I don't have a series of Next Gen, there were quite a few. I remember we watched a lot of them. So we're into it for a lot. So it's sort of taking me back to those days. It's sort of funny, sort of a kind of like a comfort watch, I guess. But yeah, I agree, it's not as good as those ones, especially Next Gen, which was so good. But I'm still quite enjoying it.